In this video, we'll go through the basics of sculpting in VR with Shapelab. When you launch Shapelab, you'll enter a starting environment with a default object, usually a sphere. This is your starting mesh, and you can begin sculpting on it right away. If you'd like to start with a different shape, you can switch to scene mode and create a new object. In VR, you can naturally move and look around your scene. This gives you a more intuitive way to explore your model from any angle. You'll also see two controllers. If you're right-handed, your left hand acts as your tool palette, where you can access sculpting tools and menus, and your right hand is used for sculpting and interacting with the model. To start sculpting, move your cursor toward the surface of the mesh. Your cursor appears as a blue sphere, and when it touches the model, the contact area highlights in light blue. When you pull the trigger, the highlighted area is modified by the active brush. Instead of pulling straight out from the surface, try using smooth, sweeping motions. This builds up your sculpting effect gradually and gives better control. To invert your brush, for example, switching from adding to subtracting, press the B button on your main controller. To change tools, simply point at your palette and select a different brush. For faster workflow, you can switch tools quickly by moving your main controller's thumbstick left or right, or use the quick access wheel. You can also use an alternate brush for quick switching between two tools. Hold the secondary controller to activate your alternate brush. To assign a new one, hold the trigger and select a different brush from the palette. While holding the trigger, the alternate brush stays active, allowing you to quickly switch back and forth between two tools while sculpting. To save your work, you can use Quick Save or Save As, which creates an SL3D project file. This format stores your full scene, including settings, brushes, and reference images. To continue working later, make sure to open your project using Load Project, not Import, so all your settings are restored correctly. You can also enable autosave in the user preferences. Here, you can control how often your project is saved, how long autosave files are kept, and whether warning messages appear. Autosave files are stored in your Documents Shapelab Autosaves folder. When you're ready to use your model in another application, you can export it using the export options. For more advanced export settings, check the File Management Guide.